Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel about product design, career and art. Да, ребят, я решила записать видео на английском. Вдруг я так охвачу побольше аудиторию. И, во всяком случае, если захотите получить информацию на русском, то можете включить субтитры. Продолжаем. Today we are diving into the intricate world of design system, specifically focusing on creating a robust color system using variables, tokens for enhanced accessibility. So if you are UI UX product designer or someone who is passionate about creating inclusive and visually appealing interfaces, so you are in the right place. Let's get started. Design systems are the backbone of user interfaces, providing a unified language for designers and developers. Within this framework, color plays a pivotal role, influencing to user perception and interaction. Today we are zooming in on details, crafting color system that provides not only beautiful interfaces but also considers the diverse needs of our audience. It's about accessibility. The following terms serve as a foundation for understanding many aspects of our color system journey today. The first term is color. Color is used generically to refer to named colors, for example, yellow, green, blue. Next term is hue. Hue is a pure, distinct color of the color wheel, such as red, yellow, and blue. Saturation is the intensity or vividness or colorfulness of color. Fully desaturated color looks like gray. Lightness, percent-based representation of a color proximity to white. Varying lightnesses of a color create tints and shades. Tints, it's a lighter version of a color. Shades, it's a darker version of a color. So, if we combine tint and shades, we get tone. Color value, specific alphanumerical code representation of a color. For example, RGB. 255, 255, and 255. So this representation is a color value. Variable tokens are the unsung heroes of design systems, offering flexibility and efficiency. So color token. What is a color token? Color token, it's a design token that refers to color usage. Usually color represents by the color name and the index, color index, for example, blue 400, blue 500, etc. So here color index represents the index of tint or shades of this color. Contrast ratio. Contrast ratio is a measurable difference in luminance between the two comparative color values using WCAG relative luminance formula. Readability, the ease with which text can be read against the background, influenced by color choices. Time to get hands-on. So let's construct a robust color system using variable tokens. In this video I will show you how to organize and name color variables for maximum clarity and scalability. The palette we craft today will be the foundation of my future design system that I will post on my Telegram channel. We divide colors into three main groups. The first group is a brand color. I think the definition of brand colors is obvious. Brand color is this color that we use in our brand, and this is the accent color. The second group of the color palette is the semantic colors. Semantic colors, it's in other words we say like feedback colors like warning, error, success. So if your brand color is a green or some color similar to green, you can use this color like a semantic color of success. It will be good. Third group of colors, it's neutral colors. Neutral colors, it's colors that we used on texts, icon colors, background surfaces, and it's all colors of grayscale. And extra of fourth group of colors is data color. In my design system for my product target AI, I have this such group of color like data. I use these colors for my data visualizations like graphs, charts, etc. Color formats that we use in our designs. We usually we use RGB format or hex format, but I recommend you to use HSL format. It's a hue, saturation, and lightness. But also you can pay attention to the new format of a color like a LCH. It's lightning, chroma, and hue. It looks like similar to HSL, but there are some differences. For front-end developers, the format LCH is more convenient because HSL format resembles the amount of black or white added to a pure color. For example, light blue color can be created by adding white to a pure blue hue. LCH lightness describes the relative brightness of a color compared to a similarity illuminated white. In this video I will show only HSL format because in Figma we don't have LCH format. So, but about the color accessibility and the benefits of using LCH format, you can read in my Medium. I will write a new post about this, and maybe I will shoot some short in this YouTube for representing how to convert HSL format to LCH format. Okay, let's practically implement the color system that we conceptualized. Actually, I do like Sketch, and all of my previous 3 design systems were created in Sketch, but in this video I will do in Figma because not everyone has macOS. So firstly we create general color palette. My palette includes brand color green, semantic colors, and 1 color for neutrals. For more consistent color scheme, pay attention to keeping saturation and lightness parameters approximately similar across your desired color. In this case, desired color is the brand color green, so you see that I changed the saturation and lightness parameters. Saturation approximately 70-75 and lightness 40-45. As a result, I get a aesthetically pleasing and accessible color palette. I changed the levels of saturation and lightness only for semantic colors. We don't need to change neutral colors. The next step is to create tones. I have 9 tinted shades for my colors. For creating tints, I use the website tints.dev by Tailwind CSS. This website is gorgeous, so I recommend you to also use this website. Here you see that you can manipulate the lightness maximum and the luminance maximum. Therefore, it's very convenient to create not only tones for HSL format but also for LCH formats. Here you see that I copy and paste the hex values that gave to me the tints.dev website and just recolor my palette. So the next trick that I want to share with you is arc method for picking shades. So you should imagine this arc on your color wheel, and you need to choose color shades along this arc. So here we have the middle shade, it's 500, and the lightest tint located in the start of this arc and the darkest in the end of this arc. Then, after we choosing the lightest and the darkest tones, we can choose the middle tones between 100 and 500. It's 300. Here we choose the middle tone between these 2 points, and then like this logic, we can choose the middle tone 700 between 500 and 900. And after choosing this tone, we choose the point between 100 and 300 by picking the color between these 2 points. I believe that you understand this logic, and now I want to compare the tints.def results with my method of picking shades. Actually, I did the arc method very quickly, and the lighter tints are not same with tints.def, but you should try to do this method by yourself, because this method is the similar method that used on such websites like tint.def. Now you need to rename all layers by their color indexes. For renaming, you can press Command R and write the color name / current name. So as a result, you will get like colors green /100. After the renaming, you can easily use plugin styler and convert all layers into the styles in 1 second. And also you should use plugin styler to variables to create variable tokens. After creating variables, I usually delete all styles and rename my collection of variables into the primitives. Primitive collection is a like general collection for all my tokens. The next step is to create style tokens. I already created my templates for grayscale states, success states, warning states, error and info states. Firstly, I renamed my new collection for 2 style tokens and create new variables for background, border and icon text. It's a group for grayscale states. For background, I also have states like surface 1, surface 3 and default. For border, I have the lighter version, darker version, default and the disabled. For text and icons, I have states subtitle, title, body and caption and disabled. Caption and disabled. Here, after creating variables, I select the appropriate colors for each variable. For default, I use gray 100. For background surface, I use 300, 500, and surface 3 it's gray 900. It's 700. I think it will be good. For border, I will use gray 500 default. For lighter is 300. For darker is 700, and disabled it will be 600. For text, title is the darkest gray is 900. Subtitle it's 800, and disabled it's 600. This. Then I need to recolor my grayscale states template by using this library of variable tokens. Okay, let's do the same thing to our semantic states. I create new collection semantic tokens and write my all groups for semantic states. It's a background, border, text and icon. For background I have the state default darker and tint. For background I have the states default light, darker and tint. For border I have light, darker and disabled. And for text and icon I have the state label. After creating these groups of variable tokens, I need to create three extra columns for warning success info, for warning state, info state, and error state, and assign all color tokens to each state. Then I recolor only my success state, and you will see the great trick to recolor other states. So after recoloring my success state, you need to click on the one button to recolor other states. Okay, here you see in the right panel, the result is this. Ta-da! Here I want to show how I create the namings for my all color tokens. Following WCAG standards enhances the web. After establishing a color system, conduct accessibility tests for an iterative review of color accessibility levels. I have run a contrast check and a visual simulator test. On both we see that white on green appears brighter due to the hue of the green and the luminance of the white, but contrast checker is failed. Therefore, I want to say that WCAG requirements are not always optimal. Some colors, such as certain shades of green and orange, work better combined with the colors that doesn't achieve the level of compliance. This is because of high luminance contrast, in this case of white text. White is pure luminance, which makes it the strongest form of the contrast. About color accessibility, there are two standards you will have to achieve. It's AA and the AAA standard. The first level AA is most recommended. AAA is depending on the target. The second tip for color accessibility is using patterns. For example, who has a disease like color blindness, something similar to this, they cannot see the different colors. Therefore, we can use color patterns like different waves, etc. More information about color accessibility and more detailed walkthrough of color managing color design system, you can read it in my Medium post. So the link will be added below. Thank you for watching. I believe that my not perfect English doesn't bother you from getting useful information. Don't forget to share your thoughts, press like and hearts. Until next time, happy designing!